Everybody, this is Grace. In this video, I want to talk about, well, for one thing, why the picture is, not straight. I bought a new mount for my cell phone, and the only way it works is if the camera isn't on straight. Yeah. Wow. But anyways, to get to it, I just left the post office. The post office went and paid my post office box rent. And I walked up to do it, and there was just this one young couple standing in line, and somebody else was, being taken care of. So it wasn't busy at all. And this young couple, I'm old enough to be their mama, okay? Their mamas. Anyway, I walk up, and the girl turns around and looks at me. They're probably in their early 20s. She turns around, looks at me, and she kind of whispers something to, I guess, her boyfriend, the way they were acting. And he gave his opinion of me back to her, rather loudly. And I'm like, and it was not flattering. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what raised these people? And where I grew up, what they would say is, your mama didn't raise you right. They blame it on the mama, But, and even me thinking, who raised these people? No, it's not just being raised. You're an adult. You need to watch your mouth. You need to learn, how to be in public. And that is not how a person should be in public. Keep your opinions to yourself. Nobody asks you, Yeah, it was basically, the guy was comparing me, the young girl, okay, I'm old enough to be your mama, to me. Okay, really, seriously, what is wrong with that note? Yeah, today when I left, I started trying to make a video about this kind of topic, about when you are doing something online, like you're telling a story. But let's go back to this part. I said go back because I already did it, but I deleted it. It was messed up. But how many of us have had this? You're telling a story, and it's to a group of people, and it's not a short story. It takes a little while, and it takes even longer because one person, there's always that one. In my experience, there's always that one. That one person is going to sit there and interrupt you every few minutes because interruptions. Yeah, sun got in the way. But you know how it is. There are people, you're trying to tell a story to a group of people, and somebody's going to continue to interrupt you because they are wanting to be that center of attention. Doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. They want to, and they're going to try to show their superiority, and I would have done this, and I would have done that, and you should have. No, you weren't there, you don't know, and I don't see LPC behind your name. Okay, that is my attitude about it. And yeah, they even if they did have LPC behind their name, I wouldn't hire that type. No. But yeah, there's always that one. They're going to stop you, interrupt you, try to show their superiority when they're definitely not. Like this. Or you're telling a story, a joke, and it's not one that you just get right to it, You're telling the joke, and right at the end of the joke, that person laughs really loud and blurts out the punchline to the joke. Yeah, there's always that one. I mean, not always, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. At least, and sometimes there's more. And I have been around that type way too much in my life. Seriously, I'm talking like it can be your job. It can, job, church, classroom, anything. Even in your home, there could be that one. In your family, somewhere where you are around people, on a regular basis. And you can't get away from that person. That person is going to be there, and that person's going to do it. You just try not to avoid the person as much as you. There tends to be that, at least in my life, the person who's going to tell like the punchline, or be superior and interrupting me before I finish. Now, to me, this is so much like doing videos, like if you're telling a story, or an ongoing story in videos, you may have already made all the videos to that one story, or if it's not one that's ongoing kind of thing. You may have already made them, but if you're not going to put them all up at one moment, like maybe you would, but I wouldn't. But somebody's going to take that one first video, and you're saying this is not finished. I have more to this story, but they're going to put in their view, like one of those types, and it basically somewhat can ruin it for you, because any of your videos to come out, let's say, see there, I told you so, something like that. Oh, that's what it's like to do that, or even a blog, online diary, online journal, where you're not finished with the story yet. There's gonna be that one. If you have your comments, open for public to leave a comment. Like I said, that's what it's like trying to do one on YouTube, a story, or just a series of something. Well, that's one of the reasons I turn my comments off. That's just one. The trolls. It's troll season. I don't feel like feeding the trolls, and I think I mentioned that in a video. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, maybe I mentioned all this. But yeah, it's wow. It's just wow. What some people will say. And before I finished, I did mention this in video, before I finished going through and turning them all off to where the comments are all off on all the videos, you can bet somebody went through trying to find a video that was that I hadn't done yet, because I didn't know you could do them a certain way. But yeah, I went to those videos, that video, to leave a comment. More than one person, actually, seriously. Yeah, and even to complain to me, one of them was to complain to me that it makes no sense to have some of them on, with no comments, open, and some of them I did. I hadn't really done it yet at the point. I'm telling you, people can't wait. They're just biting at the bit to be able to tell you what to do. No. You're not going to do that anymore. No. Seriously. Who raised these people? Really? So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I went to check my mail, and I don't check my mail often enough. I need to start doing that. I had a card, I haven't opened it yet, from another fellow YouTuber. Yeah, someone who makes YouTube videos. So, and I know the person. So, I don't know him in person, but I know her through, that kind of channel. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, and share on your own social media if you would. And I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.